What are you eating, Sam?
I was so staying. He was so uncomfortable.
I've got to wear that Macc.
I just don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Talking to this.
Right, okay.
We just need.
Tie this up. I'll just get the shirt. So I'm just putting the shirts up for tomorrow's game. Obviously, it can take hours to do this. You know what I mean? You know, sometimes I start at 5 o'clock and can be here till midnight. Everything's got to be done. No, just putting shirts up, getting the socks ready, socks, shorts, the actual training kit, pre-match training kit. Just making sure everything's right, you know what I mean?
What is it about being kitman? Because you're not just kitman, obviously you're head groundsman as well. What is it that you most enjoy about
Well,
what you do at the club?
I just love the banter every day, really, you know what I mean?
Do you set yourself high standards then?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Kane's running, what did he say today in training? I'm the best kit man in the world. I'm not sure about that, but I think I'm in the top one.
Ring giving. Then on Saturday, 7:30, where's the pump? Last night, Neo, this guy goes, can you pick up his boots?
I don't think anybody works harder than me, anywhere in the world, you know. I don't think there's many people that have been a groundsman and a kit man for like 30 years, you know what I mean? Basically, I'm in charge of the stadium. I make sure it's ready for match days and for any training that's on in the week. Brush the pitch a couple of times a week, depending on the weather. Basically, it's just about the upkeep of the ground, making sure it's fit for purpose, basically.
Two. The halfway line over there. Over there. Over there, please. Yeah.
And what do you find most challenging about being
Well, the weather can be difficult, obviously, sometimes. You know, in the winter. Obviously, we've not had much snow this year, have we? This winter, we had one lot, but I think last year we had 3 or 4 lots, and obviously, getting the snow off the pitch can be difficult. You know.
What does that do to the pitch as well?
Well, if you scrape it off, obviously loads of crumb comes off as well, doesn't it? So it doesn't do the pitch any good. By rights, it should stay on the snow, but obviously we have programmes on there in the evening, don't we? And we need to get the pitch playable as soon as possible, really.
And what's sort of your favourite? What do you enjoy most about being a kid?
No, it's just the banter. I come into football for 30 years for a laugh. That's what I've done. Work hard and have a laugh. And that's it. You know what I mean? If I didn't enjoy it, if I didn't have a laugh every day, I won't be here. You know what I mean? That's it, really. You know what I mean? Stop laughing. Say that again, I think.
So, in terms of like your preparations
Yeah.
leading up to the match day,
I can get the kit ready. Get the shirt sorted, shorts, socks, all the actual training gear for pre-match. I've sorted the balls out. I've got about 400 pairs of boots there that the players leave. So I've got sort of balls out, boots out, shin pads out, flip-flops out, towels out, just everything really.
Are you sitting both?
You can have mine.
The tall guy at the back.
When you go, mate.
Got a Sharpie.
What's your name?
There we go.
And down the door in 5 minutes.
No. So I
It's got to swing around though, it's after the play.
Racing.com as Macclesfield FC entertain Banter Bridge.
Not been Mac's happy hunting ground recently in the league.
No, it hasn't. No, some disappointing results back here. You think that's the Bradford game, which was disappointing for many reasons. The Bradford Avenue game as well, which was a bit of a horror show at times. So, Lancaster. There's several you can do it. Real off the season.
Silkman come away 2-1 winners at home to Banter Bridge. It's the first half goal from Kane Drummond and the second half strike from John Mooney. The Silkmen now preparing training ahead of next Saturday's FA Trophy game away at Hampton and Richmond.
Bonjour. Ça va?
Oui, ça va bien, merci.
Ça va bien.
Et tu?
We'll do a U-turn and put the car. Morning. We're back to work. Let's get it.
Good morning. How are you?
Time to call this.
Now this is one you don't have to say smile because he's always smiling. Yeah.
How are we?
You're in a rest.
Morning, mate. You alright?
How are you? How are you? You okay?
What reaction should I be giving?
Exactly what you're doing.
Oh.
I am tired. Are you?
Yeah, tired.
Preparations have now begun ahead of Saturday's long trip down to southwest London to take on Hampton and Richmond Borough in the 5th round of the FA Trophy.
Is it for Paul Dawson? Yeah.
Dolphin, you're not well.
Shout, good. Next, good.
Go!
Nice. That's my bad, I kept running away before you had to touch me.
You're fucking energized. You're ready!
25!
on goal, on his right foot, edge of the box, kills one in, and rolls it into the bottom corner.
It was a special day for Macclesfield FC, both on and off the pitch, as goals from Lewis Fenson and Sam Heathcote saw the Silkmen set up a quarter-final clash with Colville Town at the Leasing.com Stadium.
See the robot in the corner.
Alex Hurst, squad rotation player, and I'm going to sing Eminem Mockingbird.
No words? Wow.
No lyrics. Haley, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad when I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. I can see you sad, even when you smile, even when you laugh. I can see it in your eyes, deep inside you want to cry. Found a girl and you're married now. I heard that your dreams came true. Round and around and around and around we go. Oh, now tell me now. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright.
Follow that.
No.
It's all
Phones
happening.
on
It's
silent.
all happening.
And we should.
So Rob, slightly different this year, been maybe a bit tougher. What's your overall review of this season so far?
I think it's been a tricky season. I think the levels of football that we've seen out there has been very, very good. I think we expected the levels of the teams that we were going to play were good, but I think we started off quite poorly. I think we didn't quite have the team that we have today. We had a few players that came in that unfortunately didn't quite fit the team, so we started quite slowly. I think Robbie's done an amazing job now to bring in the types of players that we feel are good enough, and we're sort of seeing that now with the results that we're getting to play in the playoffs. So I'm pleased on where we're at the moment.
Looking at the FA Trophy, how important is it to have a good run in that for the business overall?
Oh, it's huge. I think as you're aware, there's some prize money that's there for the taking, but the gates that we get, with excess of nearly 3,000 for some of the cup games has been absolutely unbelievable, and I think that's a credit to the Macclesfield fans to come and support us, because running a football club is unbelievably difficult. The costs to run this club are phenomenal. I never probably expected them to be as high, when I bought the club. But I think as a team and as a collective, the staff and all the different business models that we've got create the club to be sustainable, which I think at this level is an amazing effort. But without the fans coming through the door and supporting us, we'd never achieve the levels of sustainability without them.
Looking back at this year so far, then, what do you feel you've been the biggest challenge for you?
Biggest challenge for me, I think it's obviously I look after the business side. Robbie does the football side. I think for me it's very difficult because obviously Sav will come to me and highlight players that he's identified that he wants to bring into the club. Those players then will go through the process of the selection, and Robbie will then obviously work out some kind of prices on what they're going to cost. For me it's then making the decision financially whether it's the right time to invest in those players depending on where we are in the league. But overall I think it's making sure that we can keep the club sustainable. That's the biggest challenge as we move up the leagues, so we have to increase things like sponsorship. Obviously we've got gym membership and we've got the bar that does unbelievably well, we've got an amazing academy and BTEC program as well. So each one of those business models helps towards the income of the football club. So yeah, the challenge, like you say, is making sure that we can stay sustainable and not lose money.
And what would you say you've enjoyed most about this year so far?
Nothing. No, I think it's difficult because I'm here every day. I know Robbie's here every day. You know, we don't take any money whatsoever out of the football club. You know, we can be here 7-8 hours. You know, I don't really spend much time with the family as much as I should do, and I admit that. I think for me, it's just that determination of wanting us to move up and be successful. So yeah, it's been a tough year this year. It's been unbelievably exciting, but I think we've realised how difficult it is to make sure that we can stay sustainable. I think that's the hardest point. You know, it's the hardest thing is, and I say it a million times, the more successful you are with the football club, the worse it actually gets financially. You know, because obviously players' wages increase year on year.
All right. Yeah, you.
I was like, is he taking it? Is he?
Kids. See these out. I got one in like 17. Don't give it a attempt, sir.
Big boy, isn't it? Brandon. And they got push. Hey, fair.
The little
Push your knees down, yep. And go with the elbows, with your elbows. Push your knees down.
I think I have to go, yeah, Nick, you're gonna have to talk. You're gonna have to know.
Okay, lay down for me.
Let me see you go on.
Groundsman.
Go on.
Lift that leg up.
rock.
Spread along like that.
That's pretty good.
That's alright. That is, go see you.
Since I started, I've noticed how you don't even go particularly heavy as well.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, I think it's because normally when I used to do legs, I used to just go proper
Heavy.
Yeah, but obviously your legs get tired. But the best way is to do small, just strengthen it. Yeah, a bit every time.
Next up for the Silkmen was a home clash against Ilkeston Town.
Morning, Pete. Afternoon.
How's it going?
How are we?
Good.
Nice to see you, mate.
You got a bit of screen time, innit?
Footage here. Okay, mate?
You right?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow you in. You managed to get in the car park then?
I am going to forget about that.
Let me in. Let you in. I just went down. You got it.
Because we're on camera. He let Murphy. I'm thinking like, okay, is she distraction? I'm
Oh, in a bit. Nice.
You're on tilt.
Mandy! It's Mandy!
Mandy, wait for you, you know.
Can you stay a bit of you guys?
How are you?
They are. No, you're good for
Yeah, me! On the bed, come with me. A day in Macc with Mendy.
right now. Yeah.
Sorry, mate, it's my turn now.
Why are you using that one?
Come on.
A day in the life of Macc with Mendy. Yeah.
No. He thinks he's princess.
No.
I am.
You
Where's
know,
up?
Mendy, you know.
What?
The cameraman only videos
Ask
Mendy.
nicely.
Please.
Only takes pictures of Mendy.
I know.
And it meant
Look, now he's looked straight on you.
Yeah.
just a clean up point.
They all haters, but it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
They don't get the love I
Go on,
get.
Ben. Now's your time to shine. You always want that camera
I
action.
don't
Here you
know.
go.
What are we doing, Ben?
This better not be going anywhere, seriously.
Let's go,
You
Ben.
always want that camera action, and
I
now
don't
all of
want
a
it
sudden
now.
you're.
I'm fat. Ben is better than Mercer.
Yeah.
Just saying. He's the best. I always do.
You know what?
He knows what he's doing.
I bet
Proper.
he doesn't say that when he needs a lift though.
Yeah, that's why.
He doesn't say that when
Listen,
he
you
needs
can
a
make
lift.
your own way. Listen, you can make your own way home today, yeah?
Don't do that,
Film
Jed.
it, film it. Look at this, look at this.
Don't do that,
Jed,
Jed.
Jed.
Don't do that, especially when everyone's watching.
What's that, Jed?
Well, it's not mine, it's the CFC's.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, especially when everyone's watching. Don't do that.
You know me.
Get that fan chance.
Internationally, their organisation employs over 49,000 people, and they're global. There were business across countries and international territories to provide. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, a very warm welcome to each and every one of
Macclesfield FC won 5-3 at home to Ilkeston Town, following a brace from Tunde Owolabi and a John Rooney hat-trick. This set up the clash against Atherton Collieries, but there was a big shock twist incoming. Later on that week, first-team manager Alex Bruce departed the football club to take up a full-time role at League Two side Salford City. Bruce departs the club having won 14 out of his 21 games in charge and leading the Siltmen into the quarter-finals of the FA Trophy. Bruce also leaves the club sitting 5th in the Northern Premier League table.
Short your questions, memory cards now. You can leave that in. Basically yesterday morning about 10 o'clock, got a phone call from Ryan Giggs saying that obviously I'm not going to like what he's got to say. First and foremost, I thought, is it one of the players? But he said no, it's your manager, Alex. So I said, basically, come on, Giggsy, I'm sure you've got enough, this season within your ranks. But he said, the manager wants him. It's a difficult conversation. Me, Giggsy, Butty, Scholesy, we all go back here. I play paddle with Giggsy. And I just said to him, tongue in cheek, you took my place in the youth team in 1992. Now you're taking my manager. We had a laugh, but when an opportunity comes up for a young, hungry coach, manager to go to league football, it's very hard to stand in their way. It happened with Danzy. Danzy was brilliant for us in the 19 games. Went on to Tranmere, thriving. And Alex has done really well for us. Obviously, when the conversation I was having with Giggsy, I obviously knew in the back of my mind it's obviously going to happen. So I rang Alex straight away. It comes as a shock. Nobody seen it coming. Spoke to Alex. Alex said, it's an amazing opportunity for him and his family. I put the argument of, we're in a FA Trophy quarter final. We're 5th in the league, win our game, and now we can go 2nd. And it's an unbelievable opportunity for you to create history at this football club. And see it out to the end of the season. Obviously, I understand Alex's point of view that opportunity might not be there for him at the end of the season. 52 weeks, full-time football, totally understand it. On one hand, on the other hand, as a young manager, doing well with his team, Phil Bardsley, and his staff, I wish he would have stayed. But that's just, is that selfish, or is that believing that Alex could have won us the trophy and got us promoted and being a hero, at this football club? I seen a stat, 6 managers in 3 years. Well, one of those managers was Neil Baker, myself and Bandy, with 100% win percentage, by the way, Bob. So these managers are going on to league football. So, and players, James Berry, our record transfer fee received, doing brilliantly well for Chesterfield. So we are a platform. And maybe we've got to think of the next appointment. Do we go with that same model, but tie a young, hungry coach who's going to get his first opportunity in football at a huge football club in non-league, probably the 5th or 6th biggest attended football club? Do we tie that manager down on a 3-year contract with a get-out clause for both parties, so then we can get compensation? Or do we continue with the same model? So for me now, moving forward, 12:30, I'm sitting here, Rob's on the way back from Wales, no management team in place, training today, which I've taken with some of the coaches out there, and the lads had a bit of fun. And I just done a session when I was a Premier League player, having fun, engagement, doing it right, doing it proper, working hard, and they're putting smiles on people's faces because they really enjoy working with Phil and Alex. They had a great bond together, great camaraderie. I think it's come as a shock to everybody. We're close to making an appointment, I think. Hopefully that appointment can be made tomorrow. There's just two things to discuss, but we're nearly there. I believe it'll be the right decision for the football club, and hopefully the people coming in can be heroes. And what an opportunity! Wow, what an opportunity for a manager to come in right now. FA Trophy quarter-final at home to Colville, who beat us in the FA Cup, in the playoff positions with 12 games to go. Wow. The fans, I urge the fans to get on board, to get on side, to give the atmosphere is amazing, and get behind the new management team.
Like a spare. Come in, boys. Yes.
How are we?
How are you, mate? Good to see you.
You too.
How are you? You alright? Yeah. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Good to see you, pal. You alright? Shadows. I'm alright, you.
I'm filming me, he's watching.
He was sort of match stuff like that.
Michael Clegg was announced as the club's new first-team manager on an 18th-month deal, with Nicky Hunt and Lewis Hardcastle also arriving at the Leasing.com stadium.
You've seen the bar, haven't you? Yeah, I've been in there. Yeah. See that technically I'm better than This is James Duran Media, guys.
So Cleggy, welcome to Macclesfield Football Club. How happy are you to be here?
I'm absolutely delighted. Obviously, I think things happen quick in football, and yeah, Wednesday morning. Probably wasn't expecting this, but really happy to be here. And I think the main thing is I think I'm ready to be here.
What was it about the club that made you want to come here to Macclesfield?
Well, we've obviously played against you 3 times this year. I think it's no secret of the journey the club are on. I think it's just massive, and the fan base and all of that kind of stuff. It's everything around it. You know, the facilities, the owners, the infrastructure, the playing squad. These opportunities don't come around every day, so I've just had to take it with both hands, really.
Obviously, you built quite a strong project at Warrington Rollins. Just how hard of a decision was it to leave a club that you built a good foundation at?
It was tough. It was really tough. I'm not gonna lie. I try and think I'm a decent guy. I'm always honest and transparent, and when I get a squad together, I really try and make it an us against them mentality. So there's a lot of emotion in that. Built a lot of strong bonds there with committee, with fans, with players. I've left an unbelievable group there who I thought the world of. So yesterday was tough, I'm not going to lie. But then when you wake up this morning and you're driving into Macc as the Macclesfield manager, it's probably my proudest moment today.
Get in! Get in!
What's your score prediction versus Banter Bridge?
Banter Bridge. That's a couple of weeks. That's.
Like it's not happened.
Well, tomorrow's game is Marine, isn't it? So I think we can beat. I think we'll. No, we can't. I can't do that. Yeah, it can't happen. It's got to be Marine. It can't happen. It's Marine. So ask me a prediction for Marine. I think it's gonna be a tough game, but I think we'll win 2-1. So I'm going to say, I think Sunday's got a chance to score. And obviously John is first class, isn't he? So, yeah. So big game tomorrow against Marine. I think we'll win 2-1. At the end of the day, though, we're in the top 3 or 4, aren't we? You know, and we've got a few games in hand. So I think we've done all right. I hope you can edit it out where I went mad. You can't.